No, what's going on in Australia?
It's like been all the hot rage today. So to prevent people from having to come to the animal shelter to take care of the animals during COVID, they just put all the animals down by very brutal means.
Yeah, I heard about that. Holy fuck, I didn't realize that was in Australia.
Yeah. No, they're in like full Mad Max mode in Australia right now.
Jeez.
It's so weird. Like we see Mad Max playing out because I don't know if y'all know this, but the original Mad Max in the 70s takes place in Australia 2021.
Oh fuck, I didn't know that. Also, I recently found out that the politicians over in Australia are super corrupt. Like worse here, worse than here.
Oh yeah, no, I mean like they're putting people in camps already. So if you're quarantining or they think you might be a carrier, they put signs up in front of your house so everybody knows. The whole country is not allowed to leave their house. If you leave your house, you have to have like permission from the government, and if not, it's $1,000 fine.
Yeah, and you get to go to the grocery store depending on like during like 1 week a day, depending on the last number of your address or something stupid. Well, not stupid. It's kind of efficient, but still.
Well, I mean, yeah, they have a very big system in place, and it's really,
Yeah.
people are already starting to protest in the streets. And...
Yeah, I heard about that.
Hey, guess what, guys?
Chicken butt.
Yes, and
Take it on.
Woohoo! 12 months?
I'm gonna tell you why. 12 months on Twitch.
It should be fine. I kind of wish that I didn't take it off now.
Should be fine.
I know what my intro is.
As
Oh, no.
as Keelan's car drives down the street.
Yeah, it should be fine. So I ordered...
Should be fine.
Hey, J-Bot, welcome.
J-Bot! What's up? So I ordered a new mouse pad for my desk from lttstore.com. Like, they finally had them in stock, and I've been eyeballing it for a while. It's Linus Tech Tips, is one of the YouTubers, and I have to admit, it is fucking nice. Let me get a sticker.
So if J-Bot's here, then our favorite viewer ever should be here too. Then, huh?
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
J-Bot's my favorite viewer.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like.
One-liner.
But it's fucking large.
That's his mouse pad.
Yeah.
Smallest mouse pad in the world.
What?
For mice.
Yeah. I have this cat.
That's for ants.
That's why I have this cat.
What are you saying, NJ?
Sorry.
Yeah, I keep trying. One-liners will be Keelan, me, Alan, and then Ethan.
That spells nay.
Jenny.
I don't know. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
I don't even know.
I want to apologize right now.
Today was a rough day, but we made it through Monday.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. It's not Monday anymore. Monday work day.
What's that?
My educator certificate.
Nice.
Fancy.
I don't know if I was supposed to, but I printed it and laminated it.
But you can totally get a teacher
Yeah.
discount no matter where we go now. 'Cause that's all you need.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Teachers just. Oh yeah.
I would just
That's
need.
awesome.
We actually got one when we went shopping the other weekend. Because she was like, "Oh, are you a teacher?" I was like, "Well, I work at a school." She kind of looked at me and was like, "I'm a librarian." She goes, "Oh yeah, that totally counts," and just like gave it to me. And then the lady next to us, the lady checking out next to us, she was rude, right?
Yeah.
So I guess when the cashier heard mine ask me about it, she asked her lady, and I guess the lady said yes. And she's like, "Oh, well, I need to see your badge."
Have a badge on here. And that's what Karens get.
Ayo.
They always try to be
How
sneaky
does
like
it feel? How does it feel? I'm a librarian.
that. Guys.
The dream.
Haas 00312 just followed us. Thanks for the follow. I'm sorry I didn't hear that.
Oh, thanks, Haas.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
They are a huge fan of libraries.
Nice. Also, shout out to our last few followers, Paladin43, Scooty98, and Rosie Bozy. Thank you for that follows.
Rose
You got-
Bozy.
You guys ready to start?
Yeah.
Always.
All right.
Let's light this candle. So, I did see a meme the other day where this guy, he put fireworks in the candle and then like recovered it. So, I'm gonna make a bunch of candles, but one of them will have fireworks in it. So, good luck, everybody.
Okay.
Never burn a candle you receive from Ethan. Got it.
Be the
I
April
hope-
Fool's gift. We give out an April Fool's candle every year, and whoever gets the fireworks wins.
I hope you enjoy shattered glass across your house because he's a M80 I found in my back of my closet.
All right.
On that note, let's start the show.
The topics we discuss are many,
No story too bold to talk about.
Strictly our own opinions.
But they are opinions from people like you.
Welcome to the Naked Podcast.
Shit.
I would-
I don't have one. Sorry, guys. What up, guys? It's Keelan. Couldn't think of anything.
It's been a Monday. Give us some grace. It's your girl NJ.
I'm just saying. This is a nice intro so far to DM Tech at Allen. And my chair goes all the way down.
I did like that. Shoot, I got distracted. Hey, who planted a bunch of plants today? It was Keelan.
It was Ethan.
Nice.
Oh, I was originally going to say something about the purple dinosaur. I'll save it for next week.
Yeah, so I got the purple dinosaur for Sylvie to have a cuddle buddy. And
Aw.
he hasn't warmed up to it just yet.
Damn.
He wasn't getting it.
Well, Shiner really wants it.
He does.
Give me a second.
Like,
guys.
Shiner has not wanted anything more than that purple dinosaur.
Ooh.
I bet if we pull
To be
Shiner's
fair-
Lammy out,
I was
Do
gonna
you-
say, to be fair, that dinosaur is bigger than Sylvie at this moment.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, just a little
Let's
bit.
go. I'm wearing pants, I swear. Sorry, guys.
That's rule number one.
You always wear pants during a stream.
I'm wearing pants.
I don't know if it's like the heat from the monitors, but he loves being near the monitors.
Probably the heat. I'm telling you, just get him a nice little heated blanket, put it back there, he'll stay there.
Right? Put a little heating pad under his bed and he'll never leave it.
Yeah.
So, you know what else Shiner also really, really wants?
This
The
Totodile.
missing words from Biden.
Oh.
Nice.
what?
Flawless.
Biden's missing words.
Flawless
was-
transition.
Flawless.
Yes. So what
Flawless.
was missing?
Oh, sorry.
No. What was missing, Keelan?
Yeah.
She's
A
missing
few
her words.
Damn.
They did. They either cut off like the first half of what he was saying or the second half, or even a full like back and forth between him and the interviewer. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I did kind of read over a bit with the bolded words being the ones that were missing.
Yeah, well,
so-
he's just bumbling the whole time. Like, it made him appear more coherent with the edited version.
and that wasn't the issue on my end, right? Like, you could understand like time editing, right?
Mhm.
We
But
do it.
some
Yeah.
of the things that they chose to edit kind of changed the context of what he was saying from, him talking to you reading it. That was where it was a little like, whoa, okay, that's a little, maybe they, even though it was bumbling and fumbling, maybe they shouldn't edit like the president's speeches after the speech.
Well, it
I
wasn't a
mean,
speech; it was just an interview. But
oh, but
yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
but you always
agreed.
start somewhere, right?
Yeah. It's not like it's funny because it kind of reminds me of Bush era where people would kind of make fun of like how Bush would stumble over himself, and it's the same thing with Biden. Uh, not only did they edit a lot of maybe like context out of that interview, but I also read like just some of the things he said that just weren't fact. You know, for example, talking about the whole Al Qaeda thing and how the public perceived those images of the planes. He's like, oh, like that was like 5 days ago. Like it wasn't 5 days ago. It was like 3 days ago at the point of that interview. And so, and on the other side of that, you have we kind of have been preparing for this. Like they prepared the embassy. They had they had instructed the embassy to destroy documents, and this is like a week before everything had happened. So they said that they had a contingency for every plan. That wasn't the case.
And I mean, so Biden himself, not that he's been president that long, but he's known of this process for 14 months. Like because of his intelligence clearances, when he decided to run for president, he was made aware of a few items that were already in the works, right? So, information he need to build a platform. So he
Yeah.
had a total of about 14 months up to this point to plan and prepare. And that was a little bit why it's like, why did this go so bad so quickly?
Well, Norma and I were watching the John Oliver, right? Report about Afghanistan, and it's a combination of US interest and Biden not really understanding what oh my god, not understanding exactly what he needed to do. I think that's what it ultimately fell to. And I mean the agreement that was made with the Taliban stating that, they would not attack Afghanistan didn't include the government of Afghanistan. Like that was the deal between the United States and the Taliban. If
But just
any
like going back to President Biden himself, like he didn't really know exactly what was going on. Like he knew the plan. Like it was like what last February where they had signed that deal with the Taliban and they had given like that May due date to get the forces out, and then he extended it to August, right?
No, I believe the deal was signed in November. The deal was still signed when Trump was president because Biden took January 20th. He took over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the deal was made in November, I believe. But yeah, the original date was May 1st. That was the deal that we made, even though it was a different president. I guess we still, made the deal. And first off, we extended the deal without talking to anybody. We're just like, fuck it. We're just extend it. So what do you do? Expect these people to not retaliate? You just broke a deal with them. Like,
Yeah, I think there was a lot of press coverage talking about how they were like working directly with the Taliban to like be out by that August date. But I mean, I don't know. I feel bad for the Afghan people. I feel bad for all the military that was involved with this that had to see that. I mean, like one of those aircrafts carried over 800 people on it, and traffic control was like, "Wow, you got off the ground. Holy cow, good job!" Like that's extreme, and I'm not happy with how it's being handled.
another really scary part is that they're not even going to guarantee getting everybody out.
Yeah.
Like at this moment right now, the way they're presenting their plan, because they won't tell anyone their full plan, is that they will be out by August 31st, no matter what.
Oh,
so if you're still there, you're there. Good luck.
So going back to what you said earlier, Ethan, the deal was cut in Qatar February 2020.
2020?
Yeah, it's February 2020. I'll be a resident fact checker today.
But even then, still, I mean, I mean, that makes it kind of worse, right?
Yeah.
Because at least before he had his hands were tied, it was
Mhm.
like this one, you signed the deal, bro. It's like you're the one that signed it. Why did you break the deal in the first place?
Oh no,
I
it's in
mean,
2020. 2020 was last year, right?
Yeah, last year.
so let's try.
Feel that.
It was Trump.
Yeah, because Mike Pompeo was saying that
Yeah,
it
that's
was
what I
like,
thought.
yeah,
Yeah. And Mike
it was Trump.
and Mike Pompeo was also we saw a clip of it in the John Oliver report where Mike Pompeo was saying, "Yeah, no, they're not going to attack anyone. They've promised they won't attack." And
They've
that was
already
it.
beheaded like
I
I don't know
mean,
if
the
that's
whole
the
situation was dealt wrong, right? Like on
Mhm.
both ends. And but again, it's like that how can I justify sending people in to kill these people that we lied to? You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
we lied to everybody in the whole both sides. Because we told
Yeah,
them
we
we
did.
made this deal with him. Hey, if we cease fire and things go smoothly, we'll be gone at this point.
Mhm.
And then we didn't do that. We promised the Afghani government we would back them, and we didn't do that. So it's like, why would anyone trust us at the moment?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And now those people, like, it's not even like the Taliban, like whatever, but the Afghan people themselves, like, they're just pawns in all this. Like, what about the women who are trying to come across like these women's rights movements that are there? Now they're targets and threatened, and their families are threatened. What
And they're like the
about
prime target.
exactly?
Yeah.
The Afghan
There will be
people are
bounties probably on these people's heads.
there already are.
Mhm.
There was I don't know if it's a Twitch violation, but I won't say the exact word, but there was one of the army's interpreters was found unalived because his ties with the armed forces that we had there.
Yeah. They not even pretty. Ever since the deal was made, the Taliban have made 77 or 78 attacks.
Yeah.
Like,
Not to mention the weapons that they have. They have like I don't know how millions, if not billions, of weapons.
billions of dollars
So
worth of weapons.
so what the plan was, from what I can understand, what Biden's plan was that they trained 300,000 Afghani troops, right? The U.S. government gave them their weapons, their training, and it was all set up to where a small group of like United States commanders, right,
Mhm.
and maintenance crews could function over there with the backing of these 3,000 troops,
Mhm.
300,000 troops. Well, what we did was we just pulled all the military commanders and all the maintenance crews out first. That was our first thing, was the higher ups.
Mhm.
Of course.
And you lose command, it's like you cut the head off the snake dies. That easy.
Mhm.
So,
Like, I don't know, like I know a lot of military members and even like fellow streamers that or are veterans like have really strong opinions about it. So if you're listening or watching, you want to share your story, I would love to hear it. You know, drop it in Discord, drop it here in the chat. But this is a terrible situation and it was handled so poorly. So poorly.
that's like, I know a former ranger, right?
Mhm.
And he just did 20 years. He just retired 2 years ago. So he was there. He was through the army almost this whole thing. And he says, I I don't regret anything we did, and I don't regret seeing my brothers die for it. The only regret is that we abandoned those people in their time of need.
Yeah. That's exactly what we did. By pulling out, that is exactly what we did. And I remember the word I was trying to remember. It was
But see, I think pulling out was the issue. I think that kind of needed to happen,
mhm.
but it needed also should have happened a lot slower. I think the original deal was made to be too fast. It was set for failure from the beginning.
Well, yeah,
But
didn't he?
again,
It didn't include the Afghan
We
government.
well, yeah, but we built the Afghan government, right?
Hmm.
At that point, when the deal was made, they were a placeholder for the U.S. while we were gone. That's what they were designed to be.
Yeah.
But again, like we tried to force democracy upon them, and I think last year there's roughly 40 million voting age Afghanis, and only 2 million voted in their election.
How can you have faith in the government? I mean, the reports that I saw is Sitcar, I think, is like a third party that they have there to report like truth findings to the higher ups. And they basically said, like, yeah, like, we're paying off these warlords or drug lords, to kind of hold a semblance of democracy. How are the Afghani people going to have trust in their government and actually think that their vote counts? Like, when we were doing that on the back end too, like, we weren't helping in that situation, in my opinion. Like,
And that's why I think us pulling out was a good idea, but
I agree.
it should have been a up over a year process, which we kind of had that option, but because it came at the time we were transitioning our own government, it kind of got put on a back burner until the last minute where they're like, well, yeah, pull the generals out, whatever, and then bam, shit show.
Yeah, because Biden has no fucking responsibility. He believes that he has zero responsibility to help the people of Afghanistan.
That's his words.
Those are
Verbatim.
his words. Yeah, and they came from that same interview that he was missing 900 words.
Yeah. But in the same interview, he also said the buck stops with him, which you got to give him a little credit that he's at least ending the Afghanistan war. Like, it was an unsanctioned war in the first place.
Mm.
It should have never gone this long. Even though we probably created this huge vacuum and we destabilized the region for doing what we did, but at the same time, I mean, don't fuck with America, right?
And you've got to let countries handle their own problems. Either they get fed up with it and they fight back, or they get squashed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but
we can only lend so much aid.
I get what you're saying, and I agree. Like, we are long term, we should not have been there, like, at all. But we didn't really accomplish what we had set out to do anyway. But helping them build a democracy, all the money that was spent there, and those people we turned our backs on. Like, they trusted us, and as a world power, I think we should be embarrassed.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, we were paying the soldiers wages. So, like, those 300,000 Afghani soldiers, the U.S. was paying their wages. The government, the U.S. was paying a lot of the wages just to help get it going, because when you're building something like that, they can't just start collecting tax revenue, like it takes time to. So that's where it comes back to the nation building, right? If the Afghani people had come to the U.S. and say, hey, can y'all please help us build our country, versus us flying in with the planes and just kind of kicking the door open and said democracy, right?
The American way.
It could, that's just the two ways it could have gone. And we were there to complete a mission, and we stayed to build a nation. And I don't think all parties wanted that at the time.
Well, in those areas, they just became war zones. And the U.S. definitely sees war as a profitable endeavor, which is frustrating.
Warmongers, we've always been.
Yeah, I mean, look at all the contracted companies. Yeah, look at all the contracted companies that made
more in debt than ever. I don't know if we are, but it feels like it.
No. Look at all.
Are you saying, Alan?
Thank you. Look at all the companies that made money that are based in the United States from this effort. Like, every fucking weapons contractor, like, they're the ones that won the war.
Yeah.
So that's one of the issues with our economy, is that our biggest source of revenue is weapon sales in war. Like, that's how the U.S. makes most of its money. So it's like Stark Industries, right? To put an Iron Man reference.
Mm-hmm.
Question: the U.S. making its money, or politicians and
No, the
companies
U.S.
making their
itself.
money?
The U.S.
So,
itself.
like right now, we just sold a bunch of shit to Taiwan, the U.S. government. We sell stuff to Saudi Arabia. We sell the high tech military equipment to other governments around the world.
Mm-hmm.
But no one bats an eye because it's a government to government sell, right? So our biggest money import is weapons. So how do you transition that? We have to come up with something else
Yeah.
because every time there's a world war is when the US can make money. That's what happened World War One, World War Two. That's how we got out of debt for that time.
Mm-hmm.
The New Deal itself was funded off the profits from World War Two.
Great transition for the next topic, but it's not the next topic. I was gonna say, you know what could be profitable?
AMD
Is,
looking at you.
Wow.
yeah, wow.
I need an air horn, please, to introduce the video card update.
Wow.
Can I get one? I got an iPad instead, but can I get one?
So I know you guys didn't hear the ding before. I played it then. There are a lot of good fucking things going on right now. So recently, AMD released a new video card that's a part of the current architecture for their video cards. It's called the RX 6600 XT. It's a 1080p gaming graphics card, but so far they've been readily available at most retailers. So it looks like we're finally coming around to the end of the semiconductor shortage. I mean, we're still a long way out, to be completely honest, but we got like a new video card, and AMD is working on, not AMD, sorry, Intel is working on their next architecture for their video cards. So I mean, when Intel upgrades, AMD is going to upgrade, and we're going to see more product come out onto the market.
This next upgrade gonna be like 16K? I don't know what it is anymore.
I think the next upgrade will probably contain 8K. It's a technology that's already feasible, and there are TVs that promote 8K technology, like 8K resolution.
So, but when it comes down to it, the human eye can only perceive like true 4K, right? Like, that's the whole deal.
No. The human eye perceives higher than 8K. But realistically, the human eye can't see more than 5 frames per second. That's the joke. Well,
That's crazy.
yeah. But there are already TVs that do 8K or higher resolution. There are monitors that do it, but they're like a couple $1,000s. So realistically, the next development in video card technology would be like true 8K resolution, or maybe even higher frames per second in 4K. That's what I would be more interested in. Higher resolution with a higher refresh rate. So you see more, and it's much more
Crispy.
fluid. Yeah.
So what about the people who are still using an LCD TV?
I mean, there is a way to fake 4K resolution. I can do it on mine. It's called upscaling. That's totally
And you can-
possible.
There's
Then
a chance.
your TV starts burning or melting.
No, actually, it doesn't. So the technology for that, it's been around since, like, I want to say 2009, maybe 2010ish. That's when we really saw a huge jump in video card technology, and that's when we saw AMD become like a true competitor to Intel. And it doesn't force your TV into a resolution that it can't. It's more the video card doing all the work for the TV or for the monitor.
So the question is, can I get like 20 of these and start mining crypto?
You can buy a few. Right now, again, with the AMD store, they're really limiting how many people can buy, and the wait times and everything. But I'm pretty certain you can go to a Micro Center in Houston and find one. Like, this is AMD's fix to not being able to get the the higher cards ready enough. So they're trying to produce a lower one, which, I mean, it's only worth like $580. That's $100 more than MSRP. Only 100 compared to all the big name cards being like $500.
They're selling for like
up.
900.
Exactly. Like, it is easier to get an AMD RX 6600 XT than it is to get a 3090 or 3080.
I don't know what the differences are, but it sounds like they're the same.
I was gonna say, and the rest of us are lost.
That's Nvidia's like strongest video card. It's the most powerful.
How about we just make it easy and everybody use 720, and
No.
we are good. Like,
No, I want full 4K resolution in my office. I want that crisp image.
Crispy.
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 Like the pores on my movie stars.
Yeah.
Right? Like when you start seeing, that's like one of my things about when you use Ultra 4K, right?
Mhm.
Like you can actually see the wrinkles in people's face, and it's like, okay, too much definition, right?
Give me my sense of mystery.
Honestly, it's
I'm like,
funny.
yeah, give me the crispy image. I'm blind as fuck. I could use it.
So when do y'all go to get NJ's? Are y'all ordering it?
I was thinking about ordering it. I mean, we're just missing a few components.
Yeah, don't go to Houston. It's not fun.
Yeah,
Oh my
we're not going there.
We're not
Dude,
good
so
enough.
straight up, when you get into the county line of the
Mhm.
Houston area,
Mm-hmm.
you get a text message right away that says, if you get your COVID-19 vaccine, apply for your $100 Visa gift card.
Really?
Visa gift card.
Really?
Just kidding. Just
Oh,
kidding.
that's what I told Puzzle. I was like, we'll wait till they add a couple zeros, because if they're already offering money, then it's only going to go up.
Yeah. Buiro, let's. Oh my God, we're gonna do an OM field trip again, back to NASA, so we can get those $100.
Gosh.
Our NASA
Yes.
field trip was the shit. But can we do like the aquarium or a zoo or something? Some
Moody
museum?
Gardens, that's what you want to get to.
Oh, the one on the island?
Yeah.
Buiro has a
Yeah.
Houston story.
Oh my gosh, yes. I remember Budiero telling me his Houston story. Telling us his Houston story the last time we hung out, and it's actually really funny.
Oh my
Tell
God,
us,
I don't remember.
Booty. Tell us about your Euro.
So is that all the updates that we have for video cards right now?
All I can say with confirmation is that it's a lot easier to buy video cards now.
CJ, bro.
CJ, 10 monts, bro. That's right. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, wait.
Another one.
Wow,
There you go.
Yeah.
I just want to have Sylvie's life right now.
Oh,
He looks so comfy.
Budiero, you camped
the
out
viewers
twice?
can't see because Puzzle's name blocks it out.
Aw.
But in
Aw.
Discord, we have the cutest view.
Hold on. Yeah, there you go.
We just see little kitty ears.
It's great. I got my Bezo money this month.
Aw.
That's funny.
Prime, but what?
Speaking of Jeff Bezos, did you guys see that 17 higher ups in Blue Origins quit after the whole SpaceX debacle?
What? Really?
Nah, I haven't kept up with it.
It's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
I don't know too much about it, but I did see a little bit of that. That's a great reminder for me to use my Bezos money. I'll teach you, Jay, but I'll teach you. But SpaceX, Elon Musk, Tesla, kind of all the same thing. Elon Musk came out this past week and said that Tesla bots will hopefully be sent to Mars in inhospitable environments and do mundane jobs that humans shouldn't do or dangerous things. And the first thing that I thought of was Archer. No cyborgs.
The first time I heard about this, it was somebody who had reposted Will Smith's Instagram. and it was a picture of the Tesla bot, and then his second picture was of him from iRobot
Okay, I have to see how this
and
thing
giving
looks
the
like.
face.
They actually look kind of cool, but it's so weird that Tesla would be the first ones to do this because, I mean, Elon Musk has been so outspoken about his fear of AI that he's just gonna put an AI on a spaceship and send it to another planet.
Oh my god.
See how they do there first.
I mean, I guess, right?
So
Well,
if
I
we
mean,
have
we
to
already
give up
have
a
some-
planet.
It's a neighboring planet, though. We can at least send those bitches a couple light years away. So we already have robots, right? We have like you guys have a DJ Roomba at your house. We have delivery bots like drones and mall cops and educational toys. So it's not that far fetched now. But some of the terminology used is like, oh, you could easily overpower it. Like you're that just does not instill confidence in me.
Okay, I'm
At
gonna
all.
I'm gonna show the stream what these Tesla bots look like. That's okay with
I
y'all.
can't wait.
Oh my god, look at this thing. That's from their video, which is an archive of their live on YouTube. Like, why?
Yeah, it was a very weird release. So they were talking about something else, and then this like robots is kind of in the background, and then this robot does like a weird dance, and everybody's so confused about what's going on. And Musk is like, robots are the future, basically. It was just very weird. And I know that we have Bezos, Daddy Bezos pinned as a villain, but
I don't know.
You
This
sent
thing's
Elon
weird.
alone.
it is very creepy, J-Bot.
How long until people start? Oh my god, I don't even want to say it on stream. No, I'm not
So-
gonna say it.
So, can I fuck it?
Oh, yep, there it is. That's how quick it went.
What? There's
Ew.
that the meme that goes
Robot.
around. What'd you say?
We already have the robots for that.
Yeah.
No,
right.
he wants to go full Chobits for anyone who remembers that anime. It's an anime manga about a robot and a dude who's being pervy, and they're sex robots.
But I don't know. I guess it's kind of cool. We've been expecting it, right? We've had the first AI driven vehicle cross country. We've had other things like this is just the next evolution.
No, the next evolution is my goddamn hover skateboard. All right, I want my goddamn hoverboard.
2015.
I was
Nah.
disappointed then. I'm still disappointed now.
Yes, J-Bot. Or
Yes,
like
yes.
Animatrix. Like, have y'all never seen the Matrix?
Hey, the movie AI turns out the one with Robin Williams turns out very well.
Oh my god.
He be-
Skynet.
Because
That's Bicentennial Man.
that's Bicentennial. Yeah, we want
I knew that
Bicentennial
was-
Man, not AI. AI is the guy from Sixth Sense, right?
Bruce Willis?
Yes.
No,
Wait,
the kid. I forgot his name.
Oh.
I'll find out. I'll find out.
Tyler something?
AI movie.
Tyler Moore? No.
AI artificial
So-
intelligence.
So, J-Bot, I'm guessing you've seen Westworld. Do you think it was all? Who do you think was the true sentient robots in Westworld?
Dolores.
No, I don't think Dolores was ever truly sentient.
I think she did there at the end.
I think Maeve was the only true sentient.
Because she learned to hack everything.
Well, once you learn to control yourself, you can actually understand things around you and control them, right? Like what humans did, right?
Manipulation.
Yeah. So Dolores gets there, but she's always tied to like some other bigger power throughout the show, right? Even
Mhm.
in the last season, no, spoilers. Even in the
It
last
was only
season,
season 1.
Oh,
well, I'm trying to be vague, but even the last season, they had the big AI that she's still fighting and tied to in a way.
the dude you guys are thinking about is Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
There you go. I was thinking Jonathan Taylor
And-
Thomas, and I was like, this is not
That's-
an improvement.
I'm like, Taylor Moore? There's 3 names. I don't know.
See, so J-Bot, that's Dolores, the blonde, and then Maeve's the one that runs the brothel.
She runs a brothel.
So sentient AI freaks me out because it kind of reminds me of, like, for book club we read Scythe, and it reminds me of the Thunderhead, and I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying. But the Thunderhead is like an example of when AI goes right?
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
even everything the Thunderhead does is to help. It
Yeah.
never tries to take over or command. Humans just kind of like bow to it immediately.
Mhm.
And then
Tell me what to do.
Yeah, and then like Bicentennial Man, like she said, he's like the robot that becomes sentient, develops human organs in a way, and like through his process, he actually extends the lifespan of regular humans and all this craziness. So it's like, I think humans are going to start having to ask the question, what do we count as true sentience?
I mean, Alan Turing has been doing that for like the longest time, even up until he died. I mean, there is a Turing test to determine exactly whether or not something is artificial intelligence or not. You guys know
But
the Turing
again,
test, right?
if an AI is smarter than us, how are we going to be able to determine? You know what I mean?
Well, that's the beauty of it. The Turing test is that you can't, if when you examine the test and the person on the other side that you're chatting with, that like virtually, like via keyboard, if you can't tell if it's a robot or not, then it passes the Turing test. So it's an artificial intelligence.
Click the I am not a robot box.
But I mean, essentially, you're right, Ethan. Like, we'll have to figure out what sentience is. We should call it the
Philosophy today.
No, I think that's an actual real question. If we're going to
Mhm.
start talking about robots walking among us, then that's something at least we should determine and come up with. Like, where's going to be the limit where they're no longer robots and now they're slave labor, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to call it the naked test. We came up with the first, bitches.
The robot rebellion.
Yeah. A lot of what ifs, right? In robots or not. Another what if Disney / Marvel put out. Have you guys watched both episodes of What If?
Yes, and I have
Yes.
thoughts.
All right, tell us your thoughts. Get it out.
Puzzle can go first.
On
Puzzle
it.
can go. She's on it.
Spoiler
excited.
warning for guys in chat. We're gonna talk exclusively about What If episodes 1 and 2.
Yes.
Just so
Yeah.
you know, I will ruin everything for you.
You can't give away the ending.
Okay, Puzzled. What were your thoughts?
So the first one I thought was pretty interesting. It was basically the swap. Instead of getting Captain America, we got Captain Carter. And I thought it was pretty badass that the small decision would lead her to becoming it, which I saw it and I didn't really see it. I feel like it was more of a stretch than anything. But the second one was the one that had me completely in my feels because
Oh my
that
God.
situation was, instead of Star-Lord that we know and love, Peter Quill, getting picked up by Yondu, Mary Poppins. Black Panther gets picked up and he becomes
T'Challa.
Star-Lord. T'Challa, thank you. And he becomes Star-Lord. I think a lot of us were in our feels for this episode because this was probably one of the last Marvel projects that he worked on. And whenever he was on it, he was going through, you know, his sickness. So
Yeah.
no, by J-Bot.
I can say episode 2 would be a series worth keeping Disney Plus as a streaming service in your list.
I really enjoyed that episode.
And I think that's where episode 1, there's nothing wrong with the story or nothing wrong with what happened in the story, but it was just a very like Agent Carter did not work very well, right? Like there's not a big fan following. There's not a lot of draw for that story.
Yeah,
And I think that was the issue for it.
it was more for the it was more of a fan service for the Captain America fans, and that's why I enjoyed it. Like, mind you, I'm not a big Captain America fan. Like, I respect the character and everything it stands for, but I was never a big Captain America fan. But I
Yeah,
felt that
I
that
mean,
episode did justice to the fans that were.
I would have loved to see a different, like hell, bring in Wolverine and do Captain Canada or some bullshit.
Right?
Like
That'd be fucking
if we're
badass.
gonna if we're gonna do something outlandish, then like let's because so like episode 2, I enjoyed it because it was so much different than the real story. Like to see that story play out was interesting. It's a total different take. The
Yeah.
Agent Car or the Captain Carter one was just kind of like, "Oh, you're standing here, hop in," you know.
Yeah.
She made that choice, so
I know, but
Yeah.
again, like
I felt like
that's
it
what I'm
was more
saying.
of a grab for, hey, look, we'll have a female Captain America. Like it was kind of a
I
pull
mean,
for that.
you get some of that vibe, but it wasn't there in
Mhm.
every scene. Like
Mm-mm.
it did pop up a lot. Like you can't go, you're a woman. But I mean, she overcame. She did her thing, and I didn't have an issue with the story itself. I just there's not a lot of interest in that story to tell. And I think the reviews and the fan backlash on it kind of told that. But again, episode 2 was so interesting and so drawing because it was so completely different than the story.
Mhm.
1000% agree with you, Ethan. Like, it was well written, and you really felt like T'Challa, the character, would do something like that. And I
you
mean,
felt emotion, like, for
Mhm.
sure in that second episode.
Mhm.
Like, even with Yondu, like, whenever I first saw Yondu, like, come on the scene, like, I was like, oh, Yondu, and then exploring that very nurtured relationship that he had with T'Challa, that was beyond what we saw with Peter Quill, was just so great to see. I really
Mhm.
loved it. Plus, Thanos was like a really weird ad, but I loved it. It was
Yeah.
interesting.
and
And
I
it's
like
just like
how
he talked him down.
yeah.
With Thanos still going around trying to pitch the idea of mass genocide, just like in casual conversation.
It'd be random
Bro,
like
that sounds like a lot like genocide. No, it's for a good cause, man.
No, it's random. I
Genocide
just
with
snapped my
extra
finger.
Yeah.
I would love to see Nebula though, like dress up like in one of the live actions. Like I would have loved to see her translate.
But even the ending where Ego finds Peter as a manager at Dairy Queen or whatever, like
Yeah.
it was just perfect from start to end. Like
Sorry, Artemis is sorry.
you would think like in the first episode, right? That if kind of like the same scenario, if the making of Captain America went wrong, it would have went so catastrophic where the reason episode 2 it went so catastrophic, but that's why it was so good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense.
I don't know.
You're going with
Definitely
it.
makes
I
sense.
liked it for what it was. Like, episode 1, but episode 2 definitely was a really soft spot in my heart.
And
I would love to watch it again.
And who expected the villain to be that person, right? Like, that was someone I
Collector?
never expected to. I was trying
I mean,
to
the
say
Collector
it.
is always a bad guy.
That's true, but the way he was
Do we-
portrayed in current, like, past Marvel MCU, that's different than in What If. And I definitely enjoyed the change.
I mean, actually, technically, not really. I mean, even in the newer ones, he betrays everybody to Thanos. He captures and keeps people against their will and cages. Like, I mean, like he was a lot more subtle in the live actions, but everything he did was exactly the same.
You know what? That's a good point.
Do we know what the third one's gonna be yet?
No?
No.
I haven't heard anything.
We could probably guess because they're going off all of the. It's a comic series they put out in the 80s, so
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it might be out there in the world. You can research it.
But what about the jokes from Japan everyone's been talking about with Star Wars?
Oh,
Oh, that was a change.
umbrella.
The umbrella lightsaber.
What is it called? Visions? I think that's what it was
Visions,
called.
yeah. Every single video I see about it references it as drugs from Japan. Have you guys not seen
So is
trailers
that-
for it?
Is that going to be on Disney?
Yeah, it's gonna be on Disney
Or-
Plus.
It's interesting. It's like an anime style, right?
Mm-hmm. 7 movies that are all gonna be canon. Like,
Honestly, I know we just got to the episode in Harley Quinn where the two guys are sitting on the couch and Home Dude's wearing the t-shirt, The Last Jedi is not canon.
Yeah.
Oh, Iron Bat, yeah, and they had the Iron Bat.
yeah.
I think it's like this episode
Titania.
1 in season 2 where
Yeah, it's season 2 for sure.
Okay. So yeah,
What's
we
up,
I love
just got
that
there to-
intro.
What's up, NJ? What about season 2?
Oh no, it's just season 2 is a good season. There's like one like 5 minutes, like I don't know, like a 3-minute segment at the beginning of the episode, and it was very funny.
No,
They Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna keep going on Harley Quinn. You're good.
No, I mean the only reason I mentioned Visions is that Disney is kind of actually starting to listen to the fan base and try to do more.
Wait, you mean if I actually build something people want to buy, they'll buy it?
Pretty much.
They won't bitch about it.
So I was thinking about this earlier, right? And
Mhm.
it all because I saw a meme that said one of the, I think it was one of the producers from one of the new Batman movies wanted to make a R-rated movie of Hoth, and it'd be a horror movie. So it's like
Ooh.
the rebels landing there, fighting, going through the caves, fighting the monster, doing all that, right? And that's something that all of us would probably watch.
Mhm, mhm.
And that
Hell
was
yeah, that'd be really interesting.
Yeah.
and that was Disney's biggest thing of trying to stay only PG-13 is all the people who have been buying your shit for 20 years are over the age of 20 now.
Like, yeah, we want to show our kids Star Wars, but we already have enough shit to show them. Give us some rated R shit that we don't have to share with kids.
And it does, I mean, and maybe that's something that we have to decide as, a society too. Do we need to reevaluate the rating system, right?
Mhm.
And not give it rated R, but put something in there it's not kid friendly, but an average adult will enjoy it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Clerks. Not like Clerks.
Not like
No.
Clerks.
We don't like him. We don't like him anymore.
Oh yeah. Why not?
He ruined He-Man.
Okay. I enjoyed it. That's all I gotta say.
Oh my gosh, our little one totally cried like in the first episode.
Like halfway through.
Just
I'll
so
give
you
a
know, the
spoiler,
show is called He-Man. Let He-Man be the center of the show. That's all I ask.
What if he comes
And Ethan
back?
steps off his soapbox.
Hey, can we go on about Harley Quinn now?
Yeah.
Yes.
What about Harley
Okay.
Quinn?
So no, even like Harley Quinn. So like the episode we watched before this, Harley Quinn was not in a single frame of the episode.
The Batman episode?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
So
Puzzle.
intense.
I love the Riddler. He's like running a little hamster wheel, getting super fucking fit.
Hey Spartan, how goes it?
Byron! What's up, buddy?
So my thing with Harley Quinn, especially throughout the whole first season, is so we know Kaylee. How the fuck do you pronounce her last
Kuko.
name?
Kuko.
Kuko?
Kuko. Kaylee Kuko is voicing Harley, and I noticed my biggest pet peeve was she would go in and out of her Boston accent. So when she had the Boston accent going, it was great. I was immersed. Everything was going good. But as soon as she came out of it, I was like, oh, it's Kaylee again. I don't see Harley anymore. And so I'm hoping the second season will change that a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know.
It gets better.
But I wish she worked on her accent a little bit more.
I would agree with that. I didn't notice that, but I'm not like, I haven't really watched a lot of DC, and I liked Harley Quinn for what it was. But I think if I were to really like watch this animated series and really hear that accent, kind of like what we saw in like Birds of Prey or whatever, I think I think I would probably feel the same.
Or like in the
but I don't.
series.
When Harley Quinn talks, she should sound like Marky Mark. Okay.
I don't. Okay.
It's what's his nuts from Ted, right?
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Marky Mark in the Funky Bunch.
I forget.
Ooh, pizza sounds good, Spartan.
Nice. Ooh, Monday Night Raw. I don't know. I don't even know why I did the growl.
Your pizza's cooked, right?
Your Monday nights are all my pizza's crispy. All right. Well, on that note, what do we got going on this week, guys? Circle jerks.
We're
gonna circle up and we're gonna play some video games.
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna play?
We're gonna play some Mario Kart with a previous guest, Lost Fables.
Oh my gosh,
NJ,
that's
you
gonna
gonna
be so
join
fun to
or
watch.
what?
Yes.
Ooh. Okay.
I had to think about my Wednesday night schedule for a moment.
I'm excited. We'll have to promote the shit out of that. Get a bunch of people in.
Yeah.
Spartan, you want to play tomorrow night?
Spartan, you want to play Mario Kart?
Wednesday
night.
Oh yeah, Wednesday. It's wishful thinking. Sorry, guys.
We have D&D tomorrow.
Yeah.
We do have D&D tomorrow.
Oh, I do have an update on Wednesday. We may have to do it later, but I'll talk to you after the stream.
As long as it's before 9, because that's my bedtime. I go to bed at 9.
Yeah. Of course. It'll be before 9.
It's literally as long as we start before 9, we're good.
8:58. We start at 8:58.
No, not Spartan. Fable said that he can't start at 7, but he can start at 8. His time.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like it doesn't like
Our time,
well, so my internet doesn't really let me play online games and stream and record all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I can play my Switch from everywhere, so we're good.
Yeah.
I can lay in bed and play Switch. It's good.
Fuck yeah.
You'll just be like, crazy, why haven't you started?
Crazy, you're still at the starting line. Crazy, we have 1 round left. Wake up. We can't keep going without you. Gotta finish the race.
Oh god, yes. All right, you heard it here, Spartan. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central.
So
yes,
are we gonna play D&D Saturday without Kiwi Head?
Because
I could really use some more stuff.
If you guys want to, sure. I was gonna ask y'all after the stream. Do you guys? Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's watching, but it's so easy to rob him when he's not there.
I'm gonna clip this.
I'm gonna need you to roll deception.
Do it.
So I'll be streaming. I'll be streaming Friday. I recently came across a game that fell off a truck. It's something about a Skyward Sword that I'm playing this week. So I haven't played it yet. I've been itching to play it. I want to play it on stream, so I'm gonna stream it on Friday. Are you streaming? No, I'm sorry. You're streaming Sunday, right, Puzzled?
Yeah, so I talked to Catalyst, and between my new work schedule and school schedule, we're thinking about moving Final Fantasy Thursdays to Final Fantasy Fridays. I know, she looks adorable.
Meow.
Who does?
Artemis.
It would be at the normal times that I would do on Thursdays, which was 4 to 7. so that we'd be able to raid Peach.
Woo.
But that probably won't start not this week or the next week. So it'll probably be in about 2 weeks that we can get back to a 2-day streaming schedule.
Cool.
Otherwise,
Nice.
I'm still here Sunday mornings, and then not this Saturday, but next Saturday we'll have our Discord exclusive D&D Dynamite.
Yay!
Woo.
I missed it. It's been a month.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
been a while.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Life happens. Cage Matic had a baby. What would have been D&D day?
Yeah.
I'm so
True.
excited for him.
Okay. I got this, Peach. Sorry. I was figuring it all out.
What you got?
I did roll a nat 20, though.
Ooh.
And you can see I rolled it in Discord.
Hold on. Let me
It's
confirm.
in my Discord.
It's in your. Just kidding. Fuck. He rolled a 20. Yeah, rob him blind. No, don't rob him
take
blind.
the other Gemini sword.
No. Maybe. I'm gonna have to figure something out because I mean, the next portion that we're gonna do is like heavy story and heavy role playing and heavy action. So,
Yeah, he kind of has to be there.
I mean,
So I
I'll
figured
figure
out how to
something
roll
out.
deception in Discord, and
Mhm.
I did roll a 22, or 20. Also,
30.
I should say.
he did. Hold on. Oh, damn it! I can't roll for anything in that Discord.
All you had to do is upload a character sheet, guy.
All right, bet.
Roasted. Sunday afternoon, Peach will be streaming at 3:30, but at 3 o'clock, you can catch Puzzled and I in the Her discussion channel. We're going to be talking about the next 2 books of Shadow and Bone. And yeah, we have not yet announced our book for September, but we will be announcing it Sunday. So if you want to see what book we're going to come on in. Even if you haven't read Shadow and Bone, we'd still love to have you there.
I'm really excited. Actually finished the second book on our way back from out of town. And so I started the third book. Oh! Where are you at? Can I ask?
Oh no, I'm in the same spot, girl.
Oh,
I got an iPad and I've been drawing on that this
Yeah,
weekend.
she did not look up from her iPad all weekend on the drive.
I was pushing, and I didn't realize, but I accidentally lied about where I was in the book. They hadn't arrived to the Little Palace or the Grand Palace yet. They were still traveling. I think they had gotten to like one of the Duke's places, and so yeah,
It's a twist.
There's definitely some twists in it. You definitely see some power moves, which is hella awesome. So I'm excited to I'm excited to read the rest of it this week.
Me too. I'll have to message you. Hey Spartan, last week you gave us a name to raid, and I had it on a post-it note, but I don't know where that post-it note went. If you're still here. And if they're online.
I would say if y'all are open to anybody, I can say we can do Perez. He will be doing his Nuzlocke tournament tomorrow.
Ooh, that's right. Also, I think the rolls in your Discord are buggy because I just rolled the 20 plus 5 and I got a 25.
I mean, I'm loving these checks.
I mean,
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to check Insight.
it's a bot, so there's not much I can do it.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, I would love to roll with that bot in the Discord any day.
Have you get super detailed into your dice yet? Your
Not
visual
yet.
dice?
I can't get back into the session because I have my notes and I pasted them in my character channel. But like when the session ended, I couldn't save them, and when I reloaded, I was kicked out, so I couldn't save them.
Oh. Well, if you ever need me, because I got to start the server. So just let me know and I can start the server.
Okay.
Yeah, the journal seemed to be one of those where we'll have to like type it outside of and then copy paste and save like super quick.
Like, no, you can
For sure.
drop it in Discord. I mean, that's like the purpose of Discord. So 24-hour D&D, guys. We got this.
Soon. We'll have rotating
Oh
characters.
my.
No, like it's pretty much how the Discord is set up. That's why everyone has their character sheets in Discord and the campaign, so you can pretty much play D&D whenever, wherever.
Mhm.
I really like how we traveled to Kepler's observatory. I thought that was really cool to do. Like how we rolled for that.
Style.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've been watching a lot of videos, just like little home brew things people do like that, and it's kind of cool. Like
That's
this one,
pretty
so on NADPod, they did a 2-shot with a guest DM, and so DM Jasper, his home brew is that if you miss a spell, then you have to roll, or he rolls a d6. If you pass, something good can happen. So like even if you say like, oh, I was trying to heal you and I missed the spell cast and it just kind of went wild and hit this person, or something bad can happen. And like Beverly got turned into like a kangaroo, right? So like
My
polymorph
God.
went bad and
Oh,
he got
God.
turned into a kangaroo kind of thing.
Fuck.
That's
So-
hilarious.
I need to go and finish that
Yeah.
one.
I love that. It's really creative. Really fun. All right, so it looks like we're rating Prez of the castle. He's doing his Nuzlocke with Shady, right?
Yeah.
80 Joker tomorrow. Yeah.
Mhm.
Exciting.
Tuesdays and
So-
Wednesdays.
We're hoping that Prez gets his first win. So if you go over there, wish him good luck tomorrow. He is 0 for 3 in Nuzlocke challenges. So
I'm
hopefully
gonna
he can tackle.
I'm gonna
the
be
big
supporting
guy.
the fuck out of him this time round. I've been against him the last few. I need to support this guy now. chill fucking dude, I'll tell you that. Anyway, guys. Shout out to our producer of the week.
He's a me.
Pew, 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 pew. It's NJ.
If you look at it
No.
this week.
Yeah, you're supposed to say no. It is NJ.
Oh. Pew, 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 pew,
Sorry,
pew,
missed my
pew. No,
cue.
it's NJ. Thanks for being here, guys.
Thank you guys. Love y'all.
Bye.